Alrighty, chat, thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate y'all being here. Let's fire that guy and put the auger out so we get an unload eventually here, you know? That'd be nice. Anyway, welcome back. Thanks. Are you still here? Hello? He might not be here. I don't know. I'd say he had to leave. Oh, is that guy stuck? Okay. All right. On the mobile. I got you, Scoot. All good. All right, so we're just waiting on a auger wagon. We got some en route. Looks like one might be stuck over here. We'll have to go over there and see what's up with him in a minute. Actually, we can just do it this way. Let's go see what's up with him. Is he stuck? He's definitely stuck. All right, that's fine. Let's set this up the same way so that we get, excuse me, the same lines. Here we go. We'll fix what's going on here in a second, so it's all good. Gotta collect the bales. Oh, yeah, no, I got you, Scoot. You're good. You're good. And Matt, you need more commands. I mean, I guess we can work on that. Fireman, what's going on, by the way? Welcome in. I see you snuck in while I was on my break. We need more. We need a more. I don't know what happened to that one. I think I forgot to pay the electric bill, so. Whoopsie. Or something like that. Speaking of electric, I'm curious, chat. It's like 100 degrees outside right now. Something around there, okay? Something like that. 96 feels like 111 officially at the airport. My weather station said it was 98 outside. I mean, by God, you know, what's a degree here or there, right? Farm some bales, gotta collect them all. Gotta catch them all. Farm some bales. Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. All right, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna mention it. The mini split. I'm checking on the mini split. I have it set for 68 degrees. According to the mini split, it is 68 degrees in here. I don't think it actually is, but it's close. And we're drawing 920 watts currently. So it's cranked up. It's 73 on the desk, which that's about right. Usually there's a little bit of a temperature difference between what the mini split says and the desk thermometer. So it's not bad. Not bad for it being super hot out. So yeah. So what is it? Air conditioning is only designed for what, like 20 degree difference? I believe. So if it's 100, it should only be 80. I did notice the house is starting to go the wrong way though. It's hotter in the house than the thermostat's set. So hopefully the home AC is fine. We haven't had it serviced this year, but it should be okay. Should be fine. I thought they were designed for 20. Only 10 degrees, really? So if it's 100 outside, it's only supposed to be 90 in the room? Really? I want my money back. If that's what it was gonna do. Holy smokes. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. You have industrial strength ACs to handle the heat. 91 with 19% humidity. I mean, it's 16% humidity in this room I'm sitting in. Hold on, what's What's it outside? I'm curious. Hang on. It's probably like a lot outside. 52% humidity outside right now, Fireman. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. But yeah, we haven't had our AC serviced here at the house. It's holding up, I think. It's fine. All right, I really shouldn't go this way, but I'm going to. We get that second outside pass. I guess we'll go fix that guy over there too. Probably just gonna delete that sign, honestly, because I don't need that sign anyway, so.
I'm back.
You betcha. Welcome back, Trent. Good old driveway alarm got you, huh?
Groceries were here.
Ah. Gotcha. So it's, yeah. How hot is it? 100 degrees over there yet? You're not getting that hot, I know.
I'm gonna strap down to 90. The high is 92, and it feels like 100.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. 20 degrees is correct. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, there's no way 10 degrees. Again, if it's only doing 10 degrees, I want my money back. Yeah. I want my money back. Goodness. 83 degrees. Yeah, how people deal with that humidity, you just do. You just have to. You don't really have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a choice. You go inside. That's how I deal with it. Try not to spend much time outside. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have to, like, you know, still have to mow grass and stuff. It still grows quite well right now, so. Of course, it will not stop raining for us. So that's part of what we've been dealing with anyway. It's just the obnoxious rain. It just won't quit. In fact, Sunday we left the farm right before it was gonna rain. Dad said there was like 3/10 in the gauge from that. Which that's not bad, but you know, the 2 inches we had the night before. You know, and then like just north of St. Louis the other day, Saturday night, Ellsbury, Missouri got 10 inches of rain. It's causing some problems up there in Ellsbury. It should be getting better by now, but it definitely flooded a whole bunch of that town. Saturday or Sunday morning, technically. It's not good. I know I said it yesterday, but to raise the Mississippi River at that location, the river is massive through, like, well, from St. Louis to the north, and even through St. Louis, the river's huge, right? But when you get up in the, like, Grafton, Illinois area, basically from, like, Alton north on the river, the river's huge. I mean, there's a dam, there's a lock-in dam at Alton. And from there up, like, the river's massive. It looks like a lake sometimes. It's huge. It's wide, real big, right? And that thing went up 2 feet. And I just can't imagine how many gallons of water that takes to raise a river that is that big 2 feet overnight. Like, that's insane. So, yeah. Absolute insanity. Cannot imagine how much water that is. Northern, oh, you got 3 inches in an hour and a half. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Goodbye, sign. He's trying to go somewhere. He's gonna get there, but no more sign for us. right.
The 27?
27 what?
It's 24. That's,
Field? 24.
yeah.
Yeah, 24. Missouri is worst. What?
English?
Went outside for 10 minutes total. Yeah, I mean, if you can avoid going outside, that's the best strategy, honestly, when it's like this.
Even this morning when like I went to my uncle's, it wasn't that warm, but the dew point was already up there.
Yeah.
So it
Yep.
didn't make it feel as bad, but it was still pretty bad.
I got you, yeah. Yes, Missouri was pretty bad. Let's see, yesterday, I didn't go outside yesterday. I'll be completely transparent. I didn't go outside a single time. Not at all. I spent my day outside Sunday. That was enough. I was good. I'll be outside all day tomorrow. It's supposed to thunderstorm here tomorrow, though, but I'll be outside tomorrow. Bitch farm
Same
tomorrow.
here.
I think we got a pretty good shot at some rain, actually, tomorrow.
Yeah, how much we actually get here.
Yeah.
See if we get more than a 10.
We're in the moderate for tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably happen, but it's whatever. You know, it's been like 48 hours since we had rain. We probably need some more, you know? Oh, just terrible. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about it, obviously, so we'll get through it. I just hope that we quit getting these, and not so much we, but like up rivers. Quit getting these giant rains. Y'all keep getting these giant rains, and obviously the water flows to the St. Louis area, and well, the farm's in technically floodplain, so y'all need to quit with these big rains, all right? Just saying, y'all can chill out on those for a little while. We'll be good. Like, all I need is like 2 weeks, so we'll let everything drain off, then you can start getting big rains again. But need about 2 weeks to let it all kind of drain out. And then it's somebody else's problem downriver, you know? Oh, goodness. Goodness. Right. All I know is, so this is our last field of barley, chat. And then we'll be over into sorghum. We've got 3 fields, technically. Sorghum, yeah. So I'll probably have a hired come by dude 16. I'll work on 26, and then we'll move everything over to 6. So, you betcha. All right, I need a grain cart, please. It's on its way, okay. Alrighty. You know, honestly, I should turn that on while we're gonna turn on 2, because why not? In here by myself, I might as well. I have 4 grain carts that are running. I might as well turn on so 2 try to follow me. Might as well. I should have put my pipe out sooner when I was doing my center of my land, but it's fine. He's here now. That's all that matters. And actually, a second should be allegedly en route. He's not, but, you know, should be. And then when we move to the east side, we'll break out our new, we'll have to go to the shop and get our new mother bin. Take that half-hour journey to get it down there to, like, field 4. Oh, man. I will say that was not on my bingo card today to buy another mother bin, but YOLO. I can't help that another Big Roy was on sale, and it's like, well, it does handle the grain cart quite well, the mother bin, actually, yeah. So, might as well. The only downside is it doesn't have a PTO, so it looks a little funny. But we'll just pretend that it's hydraulic drive, okay? That's what we'll pretend, yeah. Oh, we bought it, don't worry. It is currently sitting at the shop. Here, we bought a mother bin too to go with it. So we bought a second Big Roy. And we bought the big walkabout mother bin that used to be in Farm Sim 22. In real life, this one holds 6,000 bushels, which is 6 semi-trucks. Like IRL, like, you know, Wilson hopper bottoms. 6 semi-trucks worth in that one bin. So that's legal semi-trucks. That's not how they actually load them, but that's the legal way. So that's the guys that have to cross scales, okay? It is a mod, but it was base game 22. What's his name? Hispanic modding? Hispano? What's his name, Trent?
Hispano.
Yeah, Hispano modding's been bringing back a whole bunch of 22 and like different equipment that the Giants made, but we didn't get in this game for whatever. Hispano's been bringing out a ton of that stuff. And that's one of them, so it's in the in-game mod hub. Basically, he took the bin and then made it so we can change the color of it, and it does have an unrealistic capacity if you want it to. I chose not to, but that is an option. So it'll hold 1,000,000 liters if you want it to, which is kind of wild, honestly. But I don't want it to do that. I want it to hold the in-game what it's supposed to. So that's what I chose to do. I think it is a good move to convert a bunch of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's I don't know what else I have that he converted. Did he convert like this? The Anderson stuff? I don't know if he did that or if Giants did that.
I don't think Giants did that.
Yeah, I know I have some other stuff his. Maybe these Moors were his. I'm not sure. I'd have to go look on the mod hub where it actually tells you who made it, but yeah, no, I think it's pretty cool that he's doing that stuff. Because, you know, I don't know how to do it. So I think it's cool that somebody's doing it for us.
Yes, that was from him.
Okay. Grows 7 feet in 48 hours. That's a lot, fireman. It's crazy. That is crazy. I just don't know if I've ever seen the Mississippi River, you know, move 2 feet in, what, 6 hours? Outside of when, like, it's gonna flood and there's like a wave of water coming down the river. Like, that's different, but just from like local rain, I don't think I've ever seen it move that much. So pretty crazy, but 7 feet in 48 hours. That's a lot. That's a lot too. Water is amazing, honestly. You know, you can't live with it. Can't live without it. Yeah. Water is incredible, honestly. There's a little blip on the radar south of St. Louis. A couple of them. Just a little blip. Blip out in Kansas. You get the humidity cranked like this in the heat. It's just, you know, it happens. Get a little blip going on. Right, who's my next wagon? Why aren't we, like, come on. Let's keep it going here. Get this barley field done. And then sorghum. I don't think we'll have any yield on sorghum, right? It's like super low. I believe, isn't it? Don't really ever grow sorghum, so yeah. Wonder who decided to call water water. Who decided anything? You know? Like, who decided to call the sky the sky? Who called a cloud a cloud? Think about it. Don't think about it. Hurt your brain. Oh, man. Interesting. Right, there we go. I don't know why we had to stop and wait for him. We shouldn't have to. We have it set for 2, and there, see, okay. So when the one gets here and he's unloading us, the next one's already moving. With the distance that we have, we really do need that setting turned on. Especially because he's about to be full too, because he was already partially loaded, so. Got the next one already moving.
I think I had my battery backups plugged in.
Oh yeah?
Apparently I heard my fan like throttling down and engaging again.
Badger, I see your comment. What's up? One of mine kicked on the other day for like no reason. It's kind of weird.
I heard it like click, and my new one, I can see my new one.
Yeah.
But what led me to look over there was I heard my fan like die down, kick back on, die down, kick back on like 2 or 3 times, and
Oh, wow.
I saw the display of the first my new one turn on, and then my main one was also having to work.
Yeah, when it's hot like this, you can get issues. You got to think everybody's air conditioner is running full bore right now. Yeah, no, it's a lot of power being consumed out there in the world right now. Interesting. All right. All right, we are almost done with this. I got one more pass over here, and then I think around, yeah. Okay. Exactly, Tomcat. But I mean, seriously, stop and think about that for a minute. Like every, let's take my neighborhood. Let's just say there's 200 houses in my neighborhood. Every single air conditioner is probably, I mean, maybe not running at this exact minute, because hopefully they're cycling. But just, they're running a majority of the day today with it being this hot. Now, it's not perfectly sunny here right now, so that helps. There are some clouds. But still, you're talking about a lot of juice being used up. Not to mention, commercial buildings and yeah. Like the old power meter at Walmart's probably, about to explode. The thing's turning so fast. I know they don't use ones that turn anymore, but like, just go with it, chat. Like, good Lord, the amount of power they're using to run all their ACs right now, gotta be insane. Absolutely insane. But it happens. It definitely happens. I mean, they are talking about this being the hottest day of the year so far, so for us anyway. So I'm sure it's all fired up, running real aggressive right now. So yeah. So we'll just fingers crossed and hope everything keeps working, Because a power outage right now would really suck.
That's when you go into your vehicle.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I would do is probably go downstairs. Go downstairs and scroll the TikTok on my phone, I guess. I hang out down there for a while, and it'd get hot down there too, so I'd be calling my sister, being like, hey, you got power to your house? I'm on my way. I'll be over in 10. Oh, man. That would probably have to happen, because I know the last time we had an outage was that summer we had that storm hit. That one was wild. I don't know how much I know I talked about it during the time, but there was a dead, well, it wasn't even a dead tree. It was kind of a little bit of a rotten tree, but it fell and brought the main lines down. And when the main lines came down, they touched the lines that go to one of the neighbors' houses. And that house still had a fuse panel in the basement. And the glass fuses exploded. Like, they couldn't even find the glass from the fuses. It exploded so aggressively across their basement. And they had to get a new furnace, new air conditioner, new dishwasher, new computers, new everything. Thankfully, their insurance covered it. And actually, they were kind of fighting with the people whose tree it was. I think their insurance ended up paying some of it, too. Either way, insurance took care of all of it for them. But, like, it was gnarly. Thankfully, here, it just killed our power. It didn't send us, like, a spike or anything. So we got lucky. But we were without power for, like, 28 hours. It was bad. It was really bad. You moved your office to the basement or downstairs? So no 65. Nice. Yeah, I could see that. I could see it. Yeah. I mean, when I had my computers in my like bedroom, by the end of a stream, I used to be cooked. You know, it would be whatever outside. The biggest problem is, you know, the thermostat and my room were nowhere near each other in the house. And so it'd be 90 degrees in my room. The rest of the house is like, you know, 71, 72. And then I cut a hole in the wall and put the cables through there and moved the computers out of my bedroom. And that helped a lot back in the day. And then finally I was like, you know what? This whole like garage office thing, it's where it's at. And I'm all about the garage office now. So yeah. Tactical Matt, the farming's going. How are you? Farming's going great. I'm just harvesting a little bit of barley. I'm actually just about done. I got another round over yonder, and then I'll be done with barley for this round. And then I'm on the sorghum. Then eventually on to oats. And eventually on to corn. I think I'll have to mow grass again before that, but that's okay. But yeah. Yeah, the garage office is where it's at, and then I had that other air conditioner system, which like it was great when it was new. But I was just trying to ask way too much of it. Way too much of it. And then with going to the mini, I'll never look back. This mini is great. Absolutely great. But yeah. Absolutely great. Are we rotating the crop for what animals need? Kind of. So we have water buffalo, sheep. We also have chickens. Excuse me. I mean, Hunter. Thanks for the bits. Caught me off guard. Kind of snuck out. We also have a flour mill, hence why a lot of like barley and wheat and oats were planted. Flour mill. We have a dairy or two, possibly gonna get another one. What else do we have? We have Jack Daniel's whiskey on this map, and we have Yingling beer. So we're kind of growing crops for a whole bunch of different things, is what we're doing. Hunter, what's going on? Welcome in. But yeah, so, and then I told our buddy Zach the other day that he could come up with a planting plan. So he did wheat, barley. We have sorghum and grass we planted the other day too. Sorghum, 3 fields of corn, and then all this over here is in oats. This is gonna be a lot of oats, actually. I know oats are pretty lower, or a little bit lower yield, but still, it's gonna be wild. So those are our fields that we have today to pitter patter and get harvested, hopefully. So yeah. You probably just sent me the best TikTok you've ever sent me. I don't know, you sent me some funny TikToks. Hold on, Hunter. We'll do a live reaction because it's the best TikTok you've ever sent me. Wow. Hunter, that's a problem. I don't know about the best TikTok I've ever seen, but... Alright. It was a TikTok that you sent me. How about that? I don't know if it's the best one, but... Yeah. It was definitely a thing. Posted. Okay. Fireman, I'll look. Yeah, you did, Hunter. Yeah. Fireman, yeah, that looks like a bit of a difference. Just a little bit. I love the difference in the color of the water, too. It's like nice, chill water, and then the next one is just like straight up mud. The other day, had you buying nice, Hunter? Nice. So, tactical Matt, the big thing for me that precision does for you in this game is it makes it more realistic. In real life, we have soil maps these days. Okay, we have a lot of data when it comes to your soil health. You know, people get soil tests done, right? And they can go out there and they can make a prescription for a field, and they can variable rate the seed and the fertilizer based on how good your soil is. So if it's really good soil, you want to put a little more fertilizer and a little more seed. If it's not so good ground, you want to back off on that because you're going to stress the ground out, right? So that basically gives us that in Farm Sim and just makes it more like real life. To the beach. I'd have to look again, Hunter. I don't remember that one. I also watch a lot of TikToks, Hunter, so don't be offended. But it gives us variable rate, seed, fertilizer, lime. There's still some things about precision I don't like, but for the most part, precision just makes it more like real life. And you know, you definitely can make decisions on what you plant based on your soil type. Like field 97, based on our soil type, the loam is a very good cornfield because it's mostly the loam there, right? But if you go to, like, you know, field 6, it's like, man, it's good cornfield for some of it and not so good for the rest. Or, like, you know, I probably wouldn't plant, and I have, but, like, okay, let's say 20, you may not want to plant corn in 20 at all. Typically I don't really look at that as far as, like, all that, but I just like the variable rate stuff. Kimmy, what's going on? Welcome in. Remember real quick when you see it, okay? Yeah, I know you do, Hunter. It's okay. I'm guilty too. All right, so we are officially done with barley. So what we need to do is we need to cycle everybody back around. Make sure everything's empty of barley so that we can go on to harvest sorghum. And get this one off of a fence too. Sometimes this happens, you know. Not very often. Sometimes they get a little goofy. That's okay. It's all good. Right. So we are going to probably just go straight to the mother bin. I do need to check all the grain carts just to make sure, but we'll go straight to the mother bin and see what we can do there. I mean, I'm going to empty. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, here comes the tractor to empty as well. So you know what? Here, let's just do it this way. I'm going to change my auto drive real fast so I can put my pipe out and they don't try to run to me because I'm going to go to the mother bin. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and tell these guys just to run the circle. So, yeah. Num, I've heard about it, but I don't have it. I don't have it. Actually, you know what? We're going to change these guys a little bit. Because we're going to go harvest over in 16 and 26. So I think I'm going to change them. Is there not a field boundary around? I bet there's not, is there? Is there not a field boundary on 26? There's not a boundary around 26. Interesting. Okay, so we'll just change them over to the 16 waypoint. We'll be just fine. So we'll change a couple of these guys over to there. 16, go. Go ahead, buddy, go ahead. Joe. No. Do we have 6 to 9 grain carts? I have 4. As far as new mods, I don't know if there's... Oh, no. There's a collision at the homestead. Okay, that's why there's no... That's why there's nothing happening here. I was wondering why the mother bin was full. As far as, like, there's no new updates or anything from Giants. I mean, there's always some cool mods coming out, but nothing new from Giants, no. Not in the last 2 weeks. I don't think, anyway. Does this guy have green up there? That guy's trying to get to 16, okay. We gotta go get that other combine too. Combine? Auger wagon. Uh, 16. Stay here, buddy, so you can unload. Actually, Hunter, we have 5 grain carts total. I'm only using the small 4. I have one of the big grain carts that came out in the last DLC. And then technically, so we have 7 things. Well, yeah, we have 7 if you count the 2 mother bins as grain carts, but they're not. They're grain carts, so not quite the same, but close, you know. But yeah, close. All right, we need to take something and go fix that collision at the homestead up there. Might as well just drive a combine, honestly. Ain't gonna hurt us none to drive the combine. because we got to get that mother bin empty. That is a problem. And actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and grab Scoot's combine and get it fired up again. Oh, I thought he brought his combine down here. Guess not. All right. So can I run this to like 15? That way it's not sitting in the field. 15. All right. Let's go for a drive in this company. We're gonna go the cheater way too. We're gonna get there, all right? How about that? I wonder what happened at the homestead. It probably the manure, the slurry tanker, I bet, right? And I guess we don't have to run it right now, so I might as well just stop it. That's probably what it was, though. You betcha. Badger, yeah, pretty much. I got you. You're good, man. You're good. Mr. Edicus, what's going on? How are you? I mean, if we had a ton of people on here, Badger, and we needed jobs, I could see swathing, but otherwise, nah, with the amount of fields we have and the amount, like the big headers, and the fact that we can't automate the auger wagons when we run swathers, I'm good. I'm good. So, yeah. Swathing is always a thing for me, like, early on maps. Yeah, no, you're good, Badger. We still have our swathers. That's how we mow all of our grass and alfalfa. Because of the Swath Plus mod. I guess we probably could sell the pickup heads that we have. We're not going to use them anymore, probably. But yeah, I mean, if we had enough people on here that we could, you know, run grain carts and combines, or technically just grain carts, we could automate the combines, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we could still swath. We just haven't been, that's all. Yeah. Badger, is that what you were talking about in Discord about how they don't unload until they're full? They won't run with them?
Oh, is that what they were talking about?
I'm wondering. I didn't catch up on the full conversation, I'll be honest.
I kind of like quit reading after like the second comment.
Yeah.
There's too many comments, not many mods.
He says that was in a cornfield. Okay, because on the if you're running the Macdon pickup head on a combine, it will not automatically unload with using that header on the move. At least most of the time, right? So that's why you don't see me using them too much anymore, to be honest. All right, what the heck's going on here? We got to fix this turnout. This is junk. It's not junk, but it's gonna get changed right now. We're gonna go like way back there. So hopefully it doesn't cross that center line anymore, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully. But yeah. I can get it to work like one time a field where they unload on the go. After that, they will just ride behind them till they're full. And that's that's with AI, or AI course play the combine, or with like me running the combine. It doesn't matter. So I just gave up on that. So yeah, I can get stuff to unload with a regular grain head all day long, but not with the swather. Right. The other theory that I had, you're saying you had on a corn head. Did you adjust the working width of your GPS? Because if you're technically leaving like an invisible skipper, auto drive can see that. And auto drive will not unload you if there's grain or like standing crop, even though it's invisible, will not unload you. It says a no, a no, a no, which is kind of interesting. So you do have to watch that a little bit too. All right, chat, let's go get that uppercut mine. Oh, if I would have known that truck was coming, I would have used it as a ride. Oh, that's okay. He needs to go. He needs to go. A go. Right. He's got a whole mother bin empty right now. So, a whole mother bin. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to change this to 16. Because that's where the grain carts will be eventually. When they are, when they're empty. Yeah, only the one has crop in it. That's okay. Alright, so this guy going. We're going to course play this guy. Hello, I hit the button. Thanks. Like, I totally did hit the button. But okay. Alright, let's turn these lines off because it looks weird having all the different lines. Go ahead and course play this over here. Looks good, yup. Stop. Alright, let's go. Gotta go faster, faster. Yes. The other thing you can do to help is turn this number way down. Turn that number down, like 30%. If you're having trouble with your combines filling up, turn that number down. The other thing you can do if you have, like, say, 2 auger wagons per combine is turn on the call to unload. Turn that on. And what that'll really help. That'll really help get you that second wagon moving. And it should just kind of follow along behind.
Camaro_King79 just resubscribed for 7 months.
Camaro King, thanks for the 7-month resub. How's it going? Welcome on in. What is poppin'? You know, I preach to the guys all the time when they come in here, and we're using auto drive to unload, you know, combines, especially on the higher yielding stuff. Pipes out early and often. Nice, Sean. Enjoy. So yeah. Yeah, no, go way lower than that. Way lower than 60. Yeah, because you got to think that's not calling until 60, and then that 60 to 100 happens really fast, you know? So, yeah, you got to turn that, like... Look at our grain carts truck. Auto drive has arrived. Oh, man. Because, you know, no matter what that number is, that number doesn't matter if I'm driving the combine, right? What matters when I'm driving the combine is if my auger's out. So if you notice, sometimes when I'm driving the combine, I just run my auger out like the full time. Especially on the higher yielding stuff. Just all the time. And that way it just keeps one coming to you the whole time. Now, of course, right now I don't have any here. They're en route. They're going to park at 16 and run up to me. But, yeah, it's kind of a whole thing. Did I miss one of them? Where's the other truck already going? Oh, I don't know where the other, I think a truck disappeared, chat. No, there it is. Never mind. They're both there. Okay. Never mind. False alarm. Oh, goodness. So, yeah. There's no way to adjust pipe out. That's what this setting's for. You got to do this on the combine itself, though. You turn this way down. Turn that down to 0% if you want. 0%, by the way, is for a forage harvester. That's what that's for. So, yeah. Now, so in that case, it's using auto drive to call. In this case, I'm using my auger to call. We are up to 27, little tiny guy is the field number that we are currently up to. Wait, where all? Oh, no. Chat, where are the wagons going? Is there no way for them to get to 16? Oh, no, chat. Carrots and 6 next time we plant? Sure. I'm here for it. I'm here for the bad ideas, Scoot, always. I bet you if we look at auto drive, there's nothing connecting like this way into this field. It's only, that's a problem. We need to fix that because they're all going to have to go turn around in the homestead to come back. They're going to have to wait for, no, they're not going to have to wait for the truck. So that's good. At least I got to fix that. I can't have that, chat. You know, I was talking about doing like a whole thing with auto drive with like, what is it? 15, 16, 17 here. But then we put 17 in alfalfa and 15 in grass. So it doesn't really make sense to do like a whole thing with auto drive here. Maybe something for like 16, 26 and 28. Maybe do something for those 3 fields with, you know, at least a truck. I don't necessarily need a, oh, dear God. Are they turning around? Oh, my God. They're using the truck parking spot to turn around right now? Wait, hang on. We got to go watch this. And then they're all going to get... Oh, no. Come on. Power through it. Everyone. Okay, so they're using the green truck parking spot is what this is doing. This is gonna back in. God. They're gonna back into this spot to turn around. I'm glad the truck's not parked there. Welcome in, what's poppin'? But they're being nice and patient and waiting for each truck to back in, you know?
And then they just push past each other at that one point.
Yeah, and then they just absolutely bully each other, yeah. That is amazing that they're doing this, though. That is absolutely incredible. All right, come on, bully each other. Come on, get after it. Oh. Yep. A little bit of a bully there. See, this is the problem with having this. I know that this route coming in here is a secondary. Apparently, this turnaround spot is not a secondary. I'd rather just have them drive in here and do the loop through the homestead. They'll make it. They'll be fine. But apparently, they want to park. Oh, gosh. Yeah, but it's not it's a secondary route, and this apparently is not, Scoot. I know this one's a secondary route coming in here through the sheep that I have that route. I know that's all secondary. But this route here is also, I need to change that one of these days. This is fantastic. Absolutely great, chat. This is funny. There, we should be good now, because those trucks are going to go empty. They should just go straight in. All right, we got to figure out what's wrong with this auto drive here. It's clearly there's something wrong with it. So it can make a lap from here. It goes in the field that way. But there's nothing, probably because of that tree. There's nothing looping it in the other way. So what if we just take, like, from here and loop it into there for now? So if they want to get into that field, they'll actually come over from there. That'll work. That'll work for now. All right, y'all. I can't have you all trying to unload right now. It don't work. Okay, so they're going to drive to their first point, and then they're going to realize that they need to unload a combine, so. Bing bong, let's go. That was funny. Oh, man. Something new every day, Chad, I swear. Meatball, pepperoni, crockpot, lasagna. All right. Sounds interesting, Sean. Sounds very interesting. Yeah, I think we'll do something for these 3 fields, because 28's our next field, so. Not that we're going to buy it like today at 660,000, so. I kind of bought a mother bin and another tractor, so. Well, that's kind of out of the question for right now. That's okay. They're going to empty him, so that's good. All right. It's just funny that Stuff wanted to go home and use that back end. So I'm glad the truck wasn't sitting there, because we would have had to go fix all that. Would have had to, yeah. Be awkward. But we'll have room here. We'll do something here. Eventually for a couple of these fields. You know, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not interested in like having to move, let's say like trucks and mother bins and auger wagons to every field. You know, if we can kind of do clusters of fields like these 3 for now and possibly incorporate some more as we expand, you know, even like up here, like maybe do something for 35 and 39 and use one spot for the trucks instead of having to move them all the time. You know, like we're doing down here in the Southwest. Like we harvested all those fields without touching a truck. Like we're going to do over here in the Southeast. We're going to use the 4 spot for all these fields now. That's what we're going to do. At least that's the plan. We'll see how it works, but that's the plan as of right now. So yeah, not really interested in having to move stuff all the time. Because really the auger wagons, they can, you know, for the most part, they have enough ground speed to say run to a dump site. But it should be okay. And maybe we need an auger wagon or 2 more than the average farmer, but whoopee-doo. That's okay. Okay, that first auger wagon decided he needed to go either repair or refuel. I didn't see what it said, but he's going to go to the homestead. He'll be back. Hopefully he won't have to turn around in the truck parking spot. That was awkward. Very, very awkward. That's okay. And then once we get these 2 fields done, which these 2 fields aren't that big, we'll be moving on to 6. 6 is a good one because all that auto drive we have over there works well. So that won't be an issue. So you get 6 fired up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just empty here as long as he'll sit next to me. Might as well. Right. That's part of auto drive, yeah. If it's on auto drive, I believe it's a setting you can turn on and off. But if it's on auto drive, yeah, it'll go repair and refuel itself. So I've got a modded. Here, let me just go like this and I'll show you guys. I've got a modded repair point here in the homestead. It's in the mod hub. It's just a little placeable here, and it actually does fuel too. And then on auto drive, I just have a point somewhere right in here called repair. And there, he just repaired. So he's good. They can also refuel there too. So yeah, normally on an auto drive config file, like on this one, from the auto drive guy, he would actually have to go all the way to the shop. And on this particular map, he actually backed into the service bay, which was very impressive. But the reason I got rid of it is it takes too long. You know, think about how long it takes to drive from the southern part of this map all the way to the shop and back. So I got rid of that. So we'll put as we expand to the north, we'll probably put more repair points in, just not right now, you know. Looks like every day is a school day. I try a tactical map. I try. Now, I will tell you, there are a lot of fuel stations on this map. There's gas stations everywhere on this map. And the auto drive guy has them all set up. Problem is, and it's not really a problem, but it is for the way I'm playing. They're mostly made for like a tractor with a little trailer. They're not made for semi trucks. So I haven't deleted all of them yet. But anytime that a truck tries to refuel somewhere and he gets stuck, that point gets deleted. Because again, I know it'll refuel in our homestead. We have 2 points in our homestead they can get fuel at, and it works perfectly fine. So like when we were hauling all that corn over to Copper Creek, all the way to Copper Creek over here, first off, I definitely had to get rid of the, most of Copper Creek is cut off so that it doesn't go to that fuel station back there because it will get stuck there. So the closest fuel to the Copper Creek was this one right up the road. That's been deleted. And then from there, it actually comes all the way up here to the blue farm and it gets stuck driving in there. So that's been deleted. I assume the red farm, I don't know if I have to delete. Actually, it doesn't look like there is auto drive for that. Actually, there might. No, there's not. So I probably deleted that one. Art was already deleted. Or wasn't there. I don't know. But basically, okay, so there's still one at the Casey's, although, yeah, I probably need to delete that one too. But the one up here at the TSC, that one's fine. Because they don't get stuck on that one, so. That one's fine. So if we're ever hauling to town, they can get gas there, you know, or diesel, so. Not an issue there at all. But yeah, no, it's a nice part of auto drive. For sure. Who's closer? That one? That one. That one. Okay. So I know I saw something about that too, that like the one in the field doesn't respond. Well, it's whoever you're closest to. It doesn't matter if he's at the waypoint or he's in the field. It's whoever you're closest to. Respawns on auto drive. Been called. Why is that semi truck just like putting along at 2 miles an hour? Wait a minute. What is that? Why is that semi truck on that route? Wait, did I break it by connecting those two fields earlier? I think I might have, because they should not be there. Maybe that's why those two fields weren't connected. Yeah, it shouldn't have done. Just done what it did. That's okay. It's all right. They're trying to maintain right-hand traffic, I guess. So make you ask questions. No, so here's the biggest problem. And the thing, I don't quite understand why. But this entire main route that goes all the way from this road here by that barn, it goes all the way down, all the way across, it goes all the way, I mean, all the way. All the way down here to plot 148, and then actually up here, it's all the same route. Up in about 27 here. For some reason, it's, well, okay, it's a two-way course. The road's narrow, I get that. But I don't understand why the entire thing is a secondary route. That part I don't understand. Because they try to like drive through homesteads, and they try to do like right there where he went in the field. Yes, the field's connected in kind of a weird way, but shouldn't be driving through the field like that. Stay on the main road. It's the road, you know? So I don't quite understand why the whole thing's a secondary route. I mean, you can't, there's no other road down here. This is the only way to get down here is on that road. So why make that a secondary road? That's what I don't understand. Does that make sense, Trap? Secondaries are for the, no, that's foosball. Like, you know, I understand if up here one of these roads is a secondary road. Okay, this one, it crosses the train tracks here. Maybe make that a secondary. Oh, that crosses train tracks there. Anyway, it's the only way down here. So I don't quite understand why it's a secondary road if it's the only way to get somewhere. It's not like we have options. So yeah, I may end up changing that road one of these days. Probably not, but we'll see. It also works, so I don't know if I want to mess with it, to be completely honest. If it ain't broke. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah. It does work. He's been suspended from the race this week. You're wrong, Curtis. Wow. It's because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Trent, have you ever seen Waterboy?
In water, what?
Waterboy, the movie?
Yeah, I think we watched it on Sunday.
Okay.
Or one of those Sundays.
Okay. It's a classic. That's like peak Adam Sandler for me. That and like Billy Madison. Yeah. That's peak Adam Sandler right there. Yeah. O'Doyle rules. Anyway, that's like the one Billy Madison quote I can remember off the top of my head. Yeah, the best part's what happened to the O'Doyle family. No spoilers. It's only what, 30-year-old movie? Something like it. O'Doyle rules. Oh man. It's quality right there, chat. Quality. You betcha. Wow, Scoot. Big Daddy, I've seen. Little Nicky, I don't think I've ever seen that one. That one just looked weird to me. You think I'm gonna poo my pants? I hope not.
Jacob 2348 cheered Dex 100. What happens when you don't brush your teeth for a month? You get sorghum.
You get sorghum. All right, Jacob, thanks to the for the bits. Sean didn't let that go through. I did. Sean might have hit it too, but I definitely hit it on my end as well. Jacob, what's going on? Happy Tuesday to you. You watched the F1 movie? Nice. No, it didn't. There's that one word is blocked for reasons. Just saying. Reading a NASCAR article. Gotcha. All right. Let's do that. Now, I don't technically have to get all this empty because we're going to harvest sorghum in the next field, so yeah, I don't have to. Although honestly, what if we I think we're going to change up our harvest strategy for the next field because we're going to 6 is a big field, just saying. So I think we're going to probably 3 combine it. Although actually, God, I might as well help on 16. I thought 16 would be about done by now. 16 is nowhere near done yet. All right, we'll just help on 16. But when we get over to 6, I think we're gonna go 3 combines, and I'll probably run an auger wagon. Break out the big one. Because it wouldn't be a harvest without one, right? Without the big wagon. Big wagon. So, yeah. It's funny, it's cute. Big mother bin? Yeah, I can grab that too. I'll get that when I get going over there. So if we make this a secondary route, everything's a secondary route over here, apparently. I was about to say, where are all of our wagons at? Bad auger wagon, you're not supposed to be out there. Not supposed to be doing that. No, no, no. I know what happened, by the way. I know how to fix it too. Most likely that's a one-way course that jumps this field out to the main road. If I make it a 2-way, then it will recognize it is a 1-way. If I make it a 2-way, then it would recognize that there's traffic. And it won't go down the road then. It wouldn't actually like pull out there like that. It would sit back here and wait. Which is pretty sick, not gonna lie. So we're gonna make that all a 2-way as well. 2-way points? Alright, now it shouldn't do that. Now it should realize what's going on there. And should not be in the way. At least I think that's how that works. I've had it work in some other places like that, so we're gonna assume that's gonna work. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. All right, let's help out here on 16, and then we'll get everything moving and grooving and get the new mother bin and the new big Roy brought down. So I'll have to take a trip up to the shop at some point. That's okay. That's why Al Gore invented pickup trucks. Because, yes, he totally did. Huh? You betcha. I will say, I don't know where... Oh, I guess they're down there. Okay. Whatever, that mother bin's full again. Can't be full of sorghum, right? Wonder if it ever got emptied, actually. That's what's going on here. But there's probably a little bit of barley still in there. And it's causing the sorghum wagon not to unload, I bet. It's okay, we only have this little bit to go, so we'll be okay here in a few. Be a big deal. We got a couple wagons here, so we'll be all that. Okay, Scoop, that's fine. It's all good. Alrighty, I should have gone over one more to start, I think. That's okay. Got auger wagons running everywhere. Auger wagons running wild, chat. Oh, man. When you don't customize auto drive to work with auger wagons, you end up with auger wagons going rogue and turning around in truck parking spots. You know, it happens. It definitely happens. That's okay. It's fine. No big deal. As long as they come back to the field, I don't really care what they're doing. I mean, obviously, ideally, we would have them driving to the homestead, but if that's what they feel like they need to do, then more power to them, I guess. I don't know. Hey, they're gonna try to grab this, although I think that's more than wider than this bay. Yeah, it is. You got a smidge over here. That's okay. Need to wait on a wagon anyway. So if nothing else, the next truck that goes down there should... It did, yeah. So the next truck down there has that little bit of barley, so the mother bin at least can hold sorghum now, so we're fine to finish this harvest. Or these fields anyway, this field. We're gonna move everything for 6 anyway, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. Right. So chat, we're mowing through fields. Of course, all these little fields, they take so long. But I think we're getting to them. We're going to be up over to field 6 in a few minutes here, which is good. Get on some bigger field over there and really knock out some acres, you know. Put some sorghum in the bin. We're going to put the fries in the bag. We're going to put some sorghum in the bin. Or something. Something like that. Right. Ooh. Dang, Sean. That's crazy. And shake it all up, you betcha. That's crazy, Sean. Wow. Put the fries in the bag. Definitely. You know, I'm kind of annoyed. It is National Wing Day. I saw that earlier, Scoot. I was like, of course, my birthday would be National Wing Day, the thing I don't eat. I mean, I'll eat boneless wings, but... Tactical Matt, I'm no help on that. I'm no help on that. I mean, I've heard it's good, but... I don't know. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Today is my birthday, yeah. Another lap around the sun completed today. Let's go. Starting on my next one. Definitely starting on my next one. Alright. Magnum, come here. Let's go. Let's get the combine empty. Come on. Let's go. Get this one little... Oh my god, we got auger wagons everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Oh, man. I definitely need to do some replumbing over here on auto drive, but that's okay. We'll get to that at some point, chat. Alright, is that thing... Oh, I thought it was full. It might be full, actually. No, it's not full. I was hoping he would drive with
Jacob 2348 cheered Dex 100. Today's your birthday. I know you won't eat cake because...
I eat crayons.
Jacob 2348 cheered Dex 420.
Yep, that wax diet, you know. The wax diet's really good. I try to avoid the red ones, though, for the red 40. Problem is, they taste the best, you know. So, yeah. Thanks for the bits, Jacob. Wow. Wow. Oh boy. New returners didn't like it at all. Oh, dang. Dang. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, I got full. I was really hoping to make the end of the fast. Come on, buddy. Just want to finish this field. That's all I want to do. I should have just let that come by and work on it, and then I could have, like, gone off to do other things, get stuff ready on 6, you know? Is what I probably should have actually done. Frozen cakes from Baskin... No, we never ate a Baskin Robbins. We never had anything from there. That was above our pay grade. If you will, Jacob. Takes up too much space and had connection issues. Oh, dang. Interesting. I don't know. I think I've had Baskin Robbins ice cream like literally one time. Yeah, that was never... We never went there. Never. Yeah, no, we used to have, I mean, we had a Baskin Robbins in town when I was growing up. We would never, I remember going there once and getting a bunch of samples. I don't know if we actually, I'm pretty sure we got something, but that's like the one time I can remember going there. We got a ton of samples, but yeah, that's the only time I can remember. Going there, but yeah. Sure if you Bad one. What was wrong? Well. Huh. We're an hour away. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no. I don't know where the closest one is anymore, to be honest. Nate, we just finished a field of sorghum. We got one more to go. We just got that one done. Dang, we need to put the fries in the bag. This combine's 75% loaded right now. Take the cover off. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Do we have... Okay, that wagon's coming back to the field. Where's our fourth wagon? Sitting at the barn. Okay, that's actually fine. That is actually fine. So far today we've finished our wheat, our barley, and 2 of our 3 sorghum fields. We're going to be going to field 6 next. So off to the big field. The big field. All right. That's where we're going next. To the big house. Right. We got something new we're going to show y'all when we get there too, I guess. Or at some point. Bought something new earlier. Some of you know. That's okay. And then actually, I don't know. We're going to switch to the big auger wagon. So I may not run all these little ones over there. Just run the big one. We'll see. I might as well set them up so they drive there. But I need them all to go empty first. So, yeah.
Zach Candunk 24 cheered Dex 100. Wow. Happy day of birth, father. Puma Plow hobby horse.
Well, you gotta say it like that. Zach, thank you. Appreciate it. I gotta say it like that. It's weird. I don't like it. Okay, did Buddy's waiting. Oh no. Why is the combine having a collision with that guy? Awkward.
Zach Candunk 24 cheered Dex 100. Happy birthday.
That's better. Zach, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh man. Yeah, the old Logitech one, man, I still have mine. I don't really use it anymore, but it's pretty sick. The old Logitech one was pretty dope. Absolutely. Sean, you realize if you smash an ice cream cake in my face and if it's remotely frozen, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital to get my broken nose fixed. Like... That's not good. Cody, thank you. Just saying. That would not be good, Sean. Alright. Would not. Got it for 50 bucks. Nice. Very nice. Make sure it's melting. I mean, that probably wouldn't be an issue today. Make sure it's melting, but I don't know why the ice cream cake. It'd be a waste. What if it was a regular cake? Watch out for the tree. I was looking at chat, okay? I'm sorry. Watch. Oh, you know what, chat? We're gonna do the same thing here we did over there, because normally the stuff waits, but We do the same thing here. To make sure that it waits farther back here. Alright, we want this. I want all these auger wagons. Well, I missed some, but all these auger wagons need to go empty. Thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. I do appreciate it. Do appreciate all of them. Just driving into a deer. So those other wagons, they're gonna go turn around. They'll come down here and empty eventually. I want to get everything. I don't need to because we're also moving to another sorghum field, but I want to get everything empty. So, yeah. That's the plan anyway, chat. Get it all empty. So hopefully those other two, yeah, he's turned around. Oh well, it gives time for our combine to meander his way down there. So it'll be okay. Oh, you know what? Scooter is back somewhere, chat. He's not here anymore. He's here somewhere.
Lurking in the trees.
Lurking. All right. It happens. Okay, good. Those guys missed each other, so they'll be fine. You betcha. All right, chat. It is 74 in here. We're going the wrong way, boys. Oh, man. Oh, it's only 96 outside. It feels like 110. That's it. Slackers. You know, nature. Slacking. Wait. Something like that. Interesting. So here's the problem, chat. As the day goes on, the back of the garage here kind of, not 100%, but like kind of faces west. So y'all can probably imagine as the sun comes around and hits us from the west. On a day like today, this wall over here to my left, about 6-8 feet away maybe, will be hot to the touch. Because there is insulation in the wall, but it's not great insulation. There's not a lot there, so be hot to the touch. So this part of the day, it starts getting a little extra toasty in here, if you will. But that's okay. It's part of life. Not really a big deal. Oh, look at all that sorghum in here. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Now, we need to wait a minute here. Because we got these other auger wagons en route, and I can't send the trucks yet. So, yeah. Now, actually, I could do this the other way, chat. I could send all the sorghum over to 6 to Scoot. And that way the trucks don't have to come back here, right? We have a flour mill is where the sorghum's are going to be going. I think, right? We grew the sorghum just for kind of funsies. Yeah, it can go to the flour mill. So that's probably where it'll all end up. So on Saturday, we bought the flour mill just to buy the flour mill. And, yeah.
I Abstract just resubscribed for 13 months.
Abstract, welcome back. Do appreciate it. What's poppin'? So actually, that wouldn't be a bad option either. That way the trucks don't have to come back. We're going to get freaky with it, chat. Why not? We're going to do weird things. When are we planting all the fields in potatoes? Never. No. No, definitely not. I'll plant some fields and potatoes, but I will not plant all the fields and potatoes. That will not happen. No. I've already expressed I want to plant 6 and carrots. So yeah, I actually do want to do that. You'll watch the whole stream for that? Okay. Oh man. All right, I'm just waiting on this last auger wagon before I send the truck. And then honestly, I think I'm just gonna sell them to go home and then go to 6. And yeah, 3 mil off 86. Nice. Be planted by potato instead. Okay. Fair play. Fair play. You don't need to push a button. What you do to curve the line is you just click on your first point. Before you click on the second point, scroll down with your scroll wheel. Yeah, just scroll down with your scroll wheel. No buttons required. Yep. Didn't know Luke Combs played Farm Sim. Hi, it's me, Luke Combs. Not at all. I'm not actually pretending to be him. For the record. That would be sketchy, chat. Let's not do that. Just saying. No problem. No problemo. You're sure? I've never heard that before. No. First time, actually. New album, you know, eventually. Yeah. Sure. Alright, so we're going to change all these guys over. I'm going to go ahead and send them to 6, because I don't know exactly what we're doing over there yet. We'll see. We might break out all the combines. I don't know. Who knows? And we'll go ahead and haul a bunch of the sorghum here so that the trucks don't have to come back here. Trucks can just go to 6. Extra sour cherry kicker. Interesting, Sean. And then if there's extra sorghum here, I'll just leave it here for now. And I'll come get it later. So yeah, that's kind of the kind of my strat right now. I'm playing here. All right. That way we can get that other mother bin. We'll have some rain to set it up. I have no idea. I don't follow the Cardinals. Shouldn't say I don't follow the Cardinals. I don't follow baseball. So. That's not right. That one. No. Yeah, I don't follow baseball like I used to. Don't really follow sports at all, to be honest. I mean, I like a good, you know, playoff hockey game. I will say that. Playoffs of anything I like. I do enjoy playoffs. They just mean more, you know? But, like, there's just too many baseball games to keep up with. So, yeah. What crop to plant to make money? Soybeans. Soybeans are your biggest money maker crop that is easy. There are crops that are more profitable, but for easy and not using like special equipment, it's regular like you know, planter and a corn and a combine, soybeans are your easiest crop. So if I were just starting the game and wanting to make money, I would focus on soybeans. So yeah, that's what I would do. I'm gonna get this mother bin empty. Sweet. Maybe. Hopefully. Sweet. We're empty. Wait, I need to ride in that guy. Hold on, I gotta turn this off. Turn off Big Roy. There we go. Alright. Cover's on, that can sit. Big Roy is officially banished to that spot from now on. Not really. That Big Roy might be, but... well, we might have bought a second one. That's okay. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, stuff is arriving at 6. Is good. And Pops is home. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. I guess he worked his full day. Strange your laptop can run Battlefield 4 but can't run Farm Sim? No. Battlefield's made by a big company that knows how to optimize things. You have a shed mod that says you can change colors. How do you do it? Hit F1, hold your alt menu. It could be like M, it could be N, it could be a whole bunch of different stuff. It's probably a keyboard button though.
It should be K and or N and M.
N and M. Yeah, something like that. Just bring your keyboard up. It should tell you. Or bring up your F1 controls, I should say. It'll tell you. Alright, chat, we're going to disconnect this, because even making this a secondary route, they're still taking it, so. Please stop. We're just going to disconnect that.